So we know macro geopolitical risk just picked up, and the macro events are with us every day and impacting both facing the currencies and equities in a very low latency, high frequency, and immediate dimension. So couple of things about incorporating macro risk into the model. One is we can separate these macro events to scheduled events versus unscheduled events. So for scheduled events, at least we know it's going to happen, such as FOMAC meeting is going to happen today, labor statistics that will be out at this hour in the morning. So for those scheduled events, what we should do is to have a separate model for the events, aside from our regular models, because during those events, volatilities and returns behave a different way. But even more challenging is unscheduled events. Events no one knew it's going to happen and just happened, and market reacts on a dime. Such as maybe so-and-so said something on social media and then cause a big volatility in the market. So what we do with those events, one is we need to have a real-time, tick by tick event data streaming, it connected to our system. And the second challenge is how quickly we can react, because those in the FX market, it really happens on a dime, meaning it happens contemporaneously. Even if it's little low latency in your system, you may still not be able to catch the first or second lag out. So in those cases, the second best thing we can do is damage control. We're still responsive enough and managing the damage accordingly. And for those events, we also need to have a separate model because they all behave differently. We can't mix all those events with the regular sessions in one big model and hoping they can still be responsive to those events. We need separate models, be adaptive and online nimble enough to switch models. And it's a combination of infrastructure, predictive parameter recalibration, and just be very succinct with the system. KDB KX is one data platform where we envisioned we can do everything in it, whether it be large data sets for end-of-day data or historical tick data joined into real-time tick data in memory with the capability of multi-streaming joins, because Q offers very strong language and the joining functions that you can just use it without think twice about it and worry about if the as of join is done the correct thing. As of join is very important. If the time interleaving is incorrect, then the complete basis of your analysis is just wrong. And we envisioned this is a space we can do all of that, whether it's research, real time, backtesting, we can do all of those in one place. And the tipping point came to us when we found that we don't want to keep managing time series in memory ourselves. And we want a robust technology to do that. And we don't want, this is not a space we want to spend resource and time, but rely on technology. And that goes to Q, KDB, and KS.